Okay, dear student, welcome. We are studying chapter 12, wave and sound. Now we are talking about the velocity of sound. What is the velocity of sound? The traveling of sound wave in a particular direction per unit time is called velocity of sound, but we can define it as velocity of sound is less than velocity of light as we see the lightning of the thunder. Earlier than hearing the sound of the thunder. Now, after the velocity of sound, we are going to study about the velocity of sound in different mediums. Velocity of sound in air, water, and in iron, those are that 330 meter per second at 0 degree centigrade, the velocity of sound in air, and 1450 meter per second, the velocity of sound in water. Then 5130 meter per second is the velocity of sound in iron. So, as you have observed or seen that when there is a thunder, the lightning you will see before the hearing of the sound. It means velocity of light is greater than the velocity of sound. Now, characteristics of the sound. There are the following characteristics of sound: loudness, pitch, and quality. These are three characteristics of sound. First of all, we will define about loudness. What is the loudness? Loudness is the property of sound which differentiates between loud and faint sound is called loudness. It is the intensity of sound wave. So loudness is the property by which we can observe or differentiate that where is loud sound and where is faint sound. So for the MCQs, this question arises: loudness depends upon amplitude of wave. Look at the diagram. This one is, for example, a wave. This is the amplitude, and the maximum up condition and maximum down condition, it is the amplitude of the wave. So if there is a sound wave, we are just giving the example. If this distance is more, the loudness is more. The sound will be loud. Now look at, this is the less amplitude. This is the less amplitude of the wave, means it is faint sound. So this is the difference between loud sound and faint sound. Now factors affecting the sound loudness. Loudness, there are the following factors which will affect the loudness, which is area of vibration. Area of vibration. Loudness depends upon the area of vibration. Greater area, greater loudness. Look at the diagram. This one is a musical instrument which is known as dhol or drum. It has greater vibrating area. So it is loud. Its voice is loud. Now this one is another instrument which is always used in marriage parties. Then it has less area. It is called dholak. So its area is small and its sound is not loud. Its sound is loud. So the loudness depends upon the area of vibration. Next, amplitude of vibration. Greater is the amplitude, greater is the loudness. What do you mean by amplitude? This is a drum. When you will beating it with the hammer, if you will take the hammer at up condition, maximum up condition, the sound will be much loud. If you will beat the drum with low height, then loudness is less. So amplitude of hitting the hammer by the drum. So, number 3, distance between source and listener. Less distance, greater is loudness. If this one is the source of sound and this one is listener, if the listener is near the source, then it will listen loud sound. If the distance is increased, the listener will listen less sound. Number 4, direction of wind. If the direction of sound wave is same as the direction of wind, greater is the loudness. Mean the direction of sound as well as the direction of wind, they are in same direction, so there will be loud sound. Next, the second factor of loudness is pitch. The property of sound which differentiate between shrill sound and flat sound. We see the example. This one is a disc and these are the holes, and it is an air jet. Air is coming from the jet and striking with the hole. This is a mechanical system by which we are rotating this disc. Now, the air strikes the hole and sound is produced. If we will increase the speed of the rotation of the disc, the sound is increased, mean its pitch is increased, shrillness is increased, more holes in less time is the pitch of the sound. So, pitch depends upon the frequency. Pitch depends upon the frequency. Now, the third factor is quality or timbre. Property of sound by which known sounds are recognized when producing at the same time is called quality or timbre. As we know the person and its sound. If we are not looking at the person, but he is talking, he is whispering or he is talking, you can recognize that person, that who is talking. So likewise, sound of several musical instruments is recognized when played at the same time. You know that in the music, when they are singing, there are so many instruments they are playing, but we can recognize all these instruments, that this is the sound of flute, this is the sound of guitar, this is the sound of sitar. So you can recognize it. This property of sound is known as quality or timbre. Okay, thank you.